Tuesday mornings on 107.1, we talk to our neighbors in business, and joining us today from the Alzheimer's Association, Michigan Great Lakes Chapter, Executive Director Jennifer Howard and Communications Director Samantha West. Jennifer, Samantha, good morning. Good to see you both. How are you?
Good morning, Martin. Doing great.
Morning.
Thanks.
Good to see you.
Waking up after the long weekend.
Yes, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. We're going to be talking about a special spring conference that will be happening in March. We'll get details from you, Jennifer, in just a moment. But Samantha, give us some information, some stats about Alzheimer's and caregiving. And again, this is in the news, sadly, the word about the pop singer, much loved David Cassidy, who just, I think in the last 24 hours or so, put out a press statement saying that he is in the early stages of dementia. Yeah. This just sadly affects so many families, doesn't it?
It does. It affects more than 5 million people throughout the U.S. who are living with the disease. Yeah. And you have to think that for each of those people that has the disease, there are probably at least 2 to 3 people that are helping care for them, which with a disease like Alzheimer's disease that affects so many systems in the body, not just the brain, it affects the ability to speak, the ability to eat, the ability to move. Eventually, it does require around-the-clock care from those people who are taking care of the person with the disease. So it is very intensive for those family members. About 60% of caregivers rate the stress of caring for someone with Alzheimer's or dementia as high or very high, and about 40% suffer from depression as a result as well.
Samantha, tell us about the work of the Alzheimer's Association. What's your mission, and you know what brings you all together and brings you here to 107.1?
So our vision is a world without Alzheimer's, but in the meantime, since right now there isn't a way to cure it or prevent it or slow it down, what we aim to do is be the place of help and hope for people who are currently living with the disease and their family members. And we have a number of free education programs and support groups in the community that we offer. We have a wonderful 24/7 helpline that people can call any day or any time of the day or night, 365 days a year. We also are involved in public policy, trying to get our legislators to recognize that we need to put some things in place to fund research, but also to help families today. And we directly fund research, including a number of studies that are happening right in our own backyard at the University of Michigan.
What's that helpline number? I want to make sure we put that out there.
The helpline number is 800-272-3900. There's also a wealth of information on our website, which is alz.org.
alz.org. Jennifer, take us into the event. This will be happening almost exactly a month from now. It'll be in March, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's on March 22nd up at the Holiday Inn on Plymouth Road in Ann Arbor. And we're really excited. This is Alternative Approaches to Dementia Care, Staying Connected Along the Journey. So this entire conference is about the caregiver, and it is tailored to professional caregivers as well as family caregivers and friend caregivers. So professionals, we offer 5 continuing education credits for those that come, social workers, nurses, PT, OT, so they can sign up to get continuing education credits, which is great. But we're also looking at the family caregiver. So we welcome people that are living with loved ones or caring for a loved one with the disease, whether they're a family member or friend, to come on out. We've got a lineup of wonderful speakers, including Karen Stobie, who is an improvisational actor and comedian. And she's fantastic. I was actually watching a little clip of her just yesterday. And what she realized is through her caregiving journey and her world of improvisation and in comedy that there were so many similarities. And so she found that some of the techniques that she used in improvisational comedy, she could also use in her caregiving techniques.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, really all about abandoning the reality that you're living in and going into the reality of the person that you're caring for.
Right.
And making it, making those connections even stronger with the person that you're caring for, and making that journey just much stronger and building closer relationships.
This is an all-day event, I see, that's going to be taking place at the Holiday Inn. When does it start on March 22nd?
It is. It starts at 7:30 in the morning and goes until 3:30 in the afternoon. And we have had this conference in past years, but because of really high demand and just the need for this information, we've expanded it to an entire day. We also have some excellent other speakers, including Sue Maxner, Nan Barbas, and Laura Rice-Eschger, who will be looking at mindfulness and other alternative approaches to caregiving.
What is the cost for the conference, and how do you want to get people pre-registered? I take it, Jennifer, right?
Absolutely. We're hoping to get people registered by March 5th if we can.
Okay.
And it is, coming up pretty soon. $75 for professionals for the entire day. That includes breakfast, lunch, and all of their CE credits. $20 for personal caregivers. And again, that includes the entire day, breakfast and lunch, and all the information to take home with them.
And how do people make reservations? What's the best way?
They can either call the 800 number that Samantha shared, 800-272-3900, or they can call our local office at 734 369-2716. Again, it's early in the morning.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, no kidding. Or Katie Peel is our social worker arranging the conference, and people can just simply email her at kmpeel, P-E-I-L, @alz.org.
Good stuff. Our Neighbors in Business, the segment Tuesday mornings brought to you by Northstar Bank, and with us Samantha West, Jennifer Howard from the Alzheimer's Association, Michigan Great Lakes chapter. It sounds like these events are very popular, these conferences. So we urge people to make reservations early. It'll be Wednesday, March the 22nd at the Holiday Inn on Plymouth. Always great to see you, Samantha and Jennifer. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Yeah, good.